Welcome back to RoReactz TV, cousins. We need to talk because what we're witnessing between Shayla and her mother, Angelina, isn't love. It's not strength, and it sure ain't healing. It's codependency. And if nobody else will say it, I will. This mother-daughter duo is caught in a cycle where pain is power, and loyalty has been replaced with emotional warfare. Let's start with the basics. Anthony, the man Shayla still clings to emotionally, is married. He's not just in a situation, he chose to stay married. That cancels out the dream, the fantasy, the family that Shayla and her mom Angelina keep talking about like it's still on the table. But does Angelina let it go? No. She keeps her daughter stuck in the story, repeating the same lines. He only stayed with her to protect his assets. You still have power. The queen has the prince, the king will follow. But what happens when the queen forgets who she is and fights for a man who has already crowned his other queen? Cousins, Angelina's advice does not empower Shayla. It's an entrapment. Because she's not guiding Shayla towards freedom, she's leading her right back into bondage. Every time Shayla considers peace, her mama reignites the flame. You know, at one point, she was so checked out, and then I think she started to accept it. You know what? Because when she was sitting in front of her mom, she was like, no, it's over. He loves his wife, and I have to move on. And her mom was like, no, don't give up the fight. When Zashri was standing there, and Zashri was like, this is toxic. Why are you telling her this? It's hard to move on if a person is in your ear telling you, no, get some revenge. Look what he did. And this ain't even about Anthony anymore. This is about control, legacy control. Legacy control. Angelina is living through her daughter's pain because she never closed her own wounds. And here's the dangerous part, cousins. Shayla doesn't even realize she's not making her own decisions. She is trying to please her mom. She's her mom mini-me, straight up. Before she reacts, she looks at her mother. Before she speaks, she's checking for her approval. And she's not walking through heartbreak. She's marching in her mother's footsteps. This is Angelina and Brody all over again. Angelina is scripting her daughter's entire identity around a man who already left. And just like with Amber, he's trying to figure out a way that he can come out on top. I've seen this in real life. Mothers who say they want to protect their daughter, but actually never really want their daughter to move on out of their lives or the man's life. Angelina is trauma bonding with Shayla. And you know what, Shayla? Look at your mom. Is she happy? Look at your dad. He is with his side chick. She said for many times that she has stayed with him or you guys wouldn't have had a 2-parent household. Shayla, she is trauma bonding with you. Because you know what? If you move on, then she has to let go. And some mamas don't know how to let go. She can't even let go of Brody. She refuses to. Some mamas mistake possession for protection. They keep you mad so you don't get free. They keep you fighting so you don't start healing because they're not healed yet. And what makes it worse is Angelina is coaching Shayla to use Kai as leverage. And I'm sure there's some time in your past where you remember your mother using you or Zashri as leverage to Brody. Shayla, that's not motherhood. That's manipulation. Please don't do that to Kai. And you know what? Shayla, if you listen too long, you're going to end up bitter, broken, and possibly behind bars. Because you know what? Your mama's evil. There, I said it. What you gonna do about it? Cousins, I had to get a what you gonna do about it in it. But anyway, the saddest part is that Shayla thinks her mother is saving her. But in reality, she's drowning with an anchor tied around her ankle. And her mom's holding the rope. Cousins, we have to talk about this. Because this ain't just a show. This is our aunties, our cousins, our friends. I feel that way. Women who never get a chance to find peace because their own mothers never found theirs. Mothers who raised their daughters to be strong in struggle, but never soft in joy. Mothers who teach their daughters how to fight, but never to let go. Shayla, this isn't loyalty, this isn't strength, this is emotional handcuffs disguised as motherly advice. Cousins, if nobody tells her this, she'll spend her whole life fighting for a family that doesn't exist. Her son is going to see her become bitter like his grandmother. Okay, cousins, I hope I didn't take up too much of your time, but we had to have this discussion. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you on the next RoReactz TV video.